Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that we made it to Costco in Napa, so we are going to go do a little tutorial. Look at the gas station at Costco is completely empty, so this is a good place to get gas. We're going to go into Costco, brand new Costco. So I heard this is the best place to buy wine. So hopefully I have this chest mount. I'm going to put it on, and hopefully I won't get any riff-raff from that. All right, let's go check out the new Costco here in Napa, California, right on the riverbed, by the way, a flood zone. Okay, well, it is apparent that I made it into the beautiful new Costco. Oh my goodness. So everything's more expensive in Napa. $329 for a Dyson hair dryer. Okay, well, apparently this Costco looks like many other Costcos, and I'm in here on a weekday, but boy, is it not busy. So how much is a mini fridge? Well, that's a bottle water cooler, $1.99. A mini fridge is $1.49. All right. Outdoor gazebo, $149, $14.99.99. That gazebo, $19.99.99. All right, I'm gonna just look at this lawnmower. How much is an electric lawnmower? $499.99. Okay, let's keep going. Now this is one of those things where I don't know if I should leave the camera rolling. I guess I will, you know, you never know until someone stops you. Okay, toaster oven. Let's go see how much a toaster oven is. $179.99. Oh, you know what I saw the other day that I was really curious on is they have a soft serve ice cream machine, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but someday, you never know. Soft serve ice cream machine, where is it? Could that be it? There it is, I think. No, that's just an ice machine. Huh, it's not here yet. I see it on the internet. All right, they don't have it yet. All right, let's see what I look like. Oh, this camera blends right in. You can't hardly even notice it. So this is a good thing. I'm camouflaged. Camouflaged. Yeah, I wish I could find that ice cream maker. Boy, would that be nice. All right, I'm not buying peanuts today. No peanuts. Believe it or not, my crows have been disappearing. I don't know what's going on, but the crows have been disappearing. How do you like those LED lights? It's just like a piece of tape. Huh. I don't know. All right. Oh, how much were the LED lights, you ask? Those LED lights were $49.99. Everything ends with 99 cents. Everything does. Except for that, $69.97. See, can't believe anything I say. Oh my goodness, look at these chairs. How much does one of these chairs cost?
But, so we're trying to get over it. So this is okay. No, it's just oh, you got a customer.
No, you don't. I just got somebody that looks like the beautiful chairs. I think they saw the camera. So people will rat me out. Okay, so here it is. This is what we came for. Well, not me. I don't drink wine. And I don't know if my manager will drink, but I guess Napa has the best selection of wine. So a bottle of Precision Cabernet Sauvignon is $13.99. Look at this, a bottle of Kirkland Roger, $6.99. So yeah, if you want to buy what do you call that? A wine in Napa. Look at, they even got the high bottle approaches. You ever heard of Lynch and Beggs? Lynch and Beggs, $109.99. Even Lynch and Beggs has. But yeah, there you go. The whole selection here in Napa. You don't see this at other Costco's. So this almost deserves its own section. Cut. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. What we are looking at here is the wine selection at the new Napa Costco. Look at all this wine at the new Napa Costco. You can see that it's got the finest wines for $16.59. Everything is $99. So in the back they got the cheaper ones, and in the front, just like the jewelry, the more expensive ones. But as you can see, they got the best liquors and the best wines all right here at the new Napa Costco. So they got the old cheap stuff in the back, the Coors Lights and the old, but look at all these wines as far as you can see. The best wines in all of Napa right here at Costco. So if you come to Napa, be sure you go into their wine section. If you look at all the champagne, my goodness. Okay, so champagne wines, they got the whites, the wines. Let's see, how much is this one? That's a Chardonnay for $14.99. How do they even make the bottle for $14.99? I don't know. All right, there's my call. And that's a potential spam. That's one of those fake calls that give you a potential spam call. All right, well, there you go. We're walking around all of the wine in Napa. So there you go. All right, well, that's the wine section here in Napa, California. Look at, like I said, those are the expensive ones. The most expensive one I've seen was $134, and that's kind of like out of your range of, they don't want you to grab it. So anyway, the most expensive wine was $134.99. That's all I saw. And then I guess the cheapest wine could be the $99, the 7 Deadly Zins, $99.99. So it's a whole range here. All right, there you go. The Napa. I wonder if they have their own sommelier, the Costco sommelier. All right. I just heard someone that they even got the wine in a box, believe it or not. Vodka soda in a box. All right, there's the Napa wine section. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Napa wine section adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. And some of you are going to continue this tour with me around Costco. Some of you are just going to have this video. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Okay, well, we just made a wine video of section at Costco. So now we're basically at the fruits and the produce. I guess we'll walk in there and get cold real quick. I always get hungry at this bakery section, but we'll go and check it out. The brand new freezer at Costco. It gets a little loud in here, so I have to speak up. Let's go see how much the eggs are. Where are the eggs? Eggs. I don't think I'm in the right one for eggs. All right. Where are the oranges? My mom always wants to know how much for oranges. I don't see oranges in here. Sorry, Mom. Oranges. Ooh. Cheesecake. That's how much a cake cost. A white, half a sheet cake, $27.99. That cake cost $17.99. Happy birthday. Oh, this makes me hungry. Get out of here. All right. All this is making me hungry. How much is that? $11.99. Are you kidding me? Oh, choice of two. Okay, that makes it better. I can get two of those for $11.99. Boy, I need to get out of here. I'm hungry. You know what I'll do is I'll stop, get me some pizza. I don't see any oranges yet. So I guess there's, oh, there's the oranges. All right, Mom. How much for a bag of oranges at Costco? So we got $8.99. $8.99 for a bag of sun-kissed oranges. And motor oil is $29.99. Okay, well, there you go. We've almost seen all of Costco, and I just seen the manager look at me real hard. He was bird dogging me, as you call it. Bird dogging me. So I'm going to slip into this little play section right now. Well, no, I'm going to keep going all the way to the end. We might as well see this Costco from corner to corner and everything in between. They have a little hand washing section there. That's for employees only. Okay, I won't use it then. But here you go, Costco, all the way from end to end. Now it looks like this is where all the fire sprinkler risers go, but I'm not going to walk all the way in the back and look at the riser. Now if you guys get any of this chili, this is good stuff. Yeah, this chili is good. There goes the manager again. I wonder if he's following me. But if you get some of this chili, that's some good stuff right there. And you even have the pizzas already. Yeah, I think I need to do something about their feedback. Okay, well, this looks the same as it in all the other Costco's, so I think we're gonna walk and get us a piece of pizza and ice cream and use the bathroom. But I will go corner to corner on this thing. We did walk a full, I think we walked it all the way from system to system. I probably think there's probably 6 fire sprinkler systems here, and they are big. I don't know if you can even see them up there. They use trapeze hangers. Oh yeah, here's the pump room or whatever. You could see all the fire sprinkler systems heading back to this room that's carved out back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 4 or 5 fire sprinkler systems. Okay, I can hear the manager down there with his feedback. So I'm going to stay away from him. But if you were ever to break something here, you run back to this corner behind the Coke machine. That's where all the systems are. Alright, I'm going to just walk to the corner and we'll call it corner to corner. How about that? So if you walk to the back corner of the Napa Costco, that's where you're going to find the water, the Red Bulls, and in the farthest back corner, Class Aqua Fresca, the Mexican horchata. And that costs $7.39 for horchata. All right, well there you go. Look at that. Arnold Palmer. You know what they say about him in the locker room. According to Trump, old Arnold Palmer, everybody was impressed. According to President Trump. Okay, it's almost a good thing that that manager had feedback in his walkie-talkie, because now I can know if I'm even by him. Now, I was thinking about doing some bird feeding, getting a bird feeder, $21.99, but I guess the rats and the mice, they like to eat, and the squirrels. So if you invite those into your house, well,
Like to move again.
well, these cold boxes look familiar. I did a Costco in South San Jose, and they had the exact same floor pan. And these, whoa, it looks like they're up above this Costco. They have flex fire sprinkler drops. So we didn't have that option when I was doing the cold boxes here. All right. How much for Eggos? We're calling that $11.99 for 72 waffles. Now you know. Now you know. Okay, let's get out of here and go get us a piece of pizza. Even though I was just in Sonoma and had a fancy restaurant, I still need to eat a piece of pizza here and see what it tastes like. Now, what kind of kid gets this? What kind of Richie Rich? Is that what kind of kid gets that? Richie Rich? I never had that when I was a kid. Wow. Or that. Oh, that little fan's not going to last long. Look at this thing. All right, it's too loud around here. A rinse kit. How much is a rinse kit? That's pretty nice to have. $149 to rinse yourself off. Battery operated. All right, let's go get a piece of pizza and a sundae. $6.69 for chips. Believe it or not. Believe it. I see the pizza and I see the ice cream. That's what I really want. So I guess that skinny pop's supposed to be good. But does it make you skinny? I don't know.
That's the scoop I should have put in the bathroom for Dad. Make sure you squeeze it.
Okay. Excuse me. Bless me. I had to stop a... I hope that didn't mess up my camera screen. All right, how much for Cliff Bars? $18.39. Are you surprised it had a 9 in it? Nope. Okay. Let's go get us... I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute and I'm going to use the restroom. And then we'll get us some pizza. But you don't need to go to the bathroom with me. But you can see where it's at. I'm sure it's right here somewhere. I don't see the restrooms. That is too funny. They're usually by this. All right. Well, let's go get a piece of pizza. Okay, we're getting a piece of pepperoni and an ice cream, or just an ice cream. What am I doing? Ice cream or just... Well, if I do pepperoni, then I feel like I ate, but I already ate, so I think I'll just do an ice cream. So let's just do that. How about that? Now we want a chocolate with strawberry. Yes. Pay to order. So how much was an ice cream today? Yes, $1.99. Oh, $2.49. Excuse me. Remove card. Please wait for cashier. Okay, did that work? I don't know if I'm paying twice. I'm gonna go like this. Let's try this one. Main menu, that, yes. Pay for order, yes. Oh, actual cancel order. See, that's what it had me adding one on. Yes. Pay to order. No. Balance due. That's what happened. That's what I was waiting on. I got a sundae, please.
Strawberry.
Thank you. Wow, their Costco's a lot different, isn't it? They have like screens and stuff, so you're not open to the public here. So they're all sealed off. You could still talk through the screen, but in the other Costco's, you are like right there with the public.
Can I get that number over here, please?
And I'm glad I didn't get a piece of pizza because they look old. Thank you, sir. All right, now if I was a, come on now, where is that thing? Where is that? Right over here, right over here. Right where I was walking. All right. I'm good enough to eat on the trash can. All right, I'm gonna just do a little ASMR Costco. How about that? ASMR Costco, eating a sundae. Whoa, look at this thing. Yeah, I gotta turn this camera off.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way out of Costco, but I came back in real quick because I want to get the keys from the manager, and then I will walk out of this store. How much is a Stanley water pressure cleaning kit? $18.79. Okay, let's keep going. Of course, it had a 9 in it. Yeah, I'm done with surveilling Costco, but yeah, their fire sprinkler system, boy, it is new for sure. Everything is new. Must have been fun. They use 45s right there, so who uses those? I don't know. All right, let's get the keys. But I will say this about this Costco. I don't know. It just seems like it's not as busy as a normal Costco. Maybe because it's the day of the week, but it just doesn't seem like it's that busy. But what do I know? Okay, besides oranges, everybody wants to know how much are eggs at Costco. So I did find the dairy section, and we are going to go into the dairy section. We're going to see how much are eggs in Costco, and if there is any eggs. Okay, butter's $13.49. Oh, look at last bit of eggs. Cage-free eggs, $17.19. 24 eggs, $17.19. Do the math. You can do the math. How much is 24 divided by 17.19? I don't know. All right. That's dairy section. All right, I think we're going to end this video with the price of Huggies, and I'm just going to have the end of this video with a time lapse / warp. But if you, anyway, for the cheapest diapers out there, $44.99 for 5 and up diapers. And if you want the good stuff, the Huggies, there's 132 diapers there for $44.99. 192 diapers there for $39.99. All right, let's do a time lapse and get out of here. So there you go, one trip to Costco, and I did a little time lapse at the end. So there you go, Costco wholesale in Napa, California. The wind's blowing, so I'll take this chest mount and give you a proper goodbye in just 1 minute. Okay, it is apparent that if you come to Napa, you better buy some wine. So we did that, and we got some toilet paper. The bare necessities. And we got the rice rockets. All right, let's give you an outro. How about that? Card narc. Put your card back, lazy bones. You know I will. Okay, card narc, you would be proud. Oh man, these are some nice carts here at Costco. Look at the gas station over there. No lines. I'm sure that the Costco investors don't like to see no lines, but this was a pretty good Costco. Their carts are brand new, their lines are brand new, their employees are brand new. Costco. Carnark would be proud. All right. Well, let me unclip you here. I know the wind's blowing. All right. Well, as always, I want to thank you for coming along with me on these new Costco wholesale adventures in Napa, California. That's right. Costco is open in Napa. Right on the hills. There's the hills over there with the vineyards of wine. And there's the wine all ready to go. Live it, love it. And people are getting gas here. All right. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.